You know what it is, man. Let's give it up, man. Another week. Yo, man, we got a big show tonight. I tell you, man, we got legends in the building. Y'all grew up on them, so y'all know what it is. So let's give it up for Ralph McDaniels. How do you feel about giving Jay-Z his first chance? Because he always said that, like, my video played first on Video Music Box. He was like, I had to get it on Video Music Box.
It was like that. Jay was a young guy coming up on the grind, trying to get his thing on. And I met him through Jazzo. And that was the beginning of talking to Jay and, you know, and watching him move through Big Daddy Kane. He went on tour with Big Daddy Kane.
Wow.
And I did all the Big Daddy Kane's videos, so I was always around.
Did Smooth Operator?
Yeah, all of that.
Wow. I like that video right there. I didn't even know that.
All of that. So then when it finally got the opportunity for him and Dame Dash to put out their own thing, that was something that they came up to. I remember the day they brought me the video.
Did they bring a bag of money or something with it?
They bought a bottle of that White Star back then. Back then it was that White Star.
Oh, White Star was popular then? Oh, man.
But they came up and they said, yo, this is our video. And then, dang, that was it.
Who was your favorite person to interview?
I interviewed Stevie Wonder. That was pretty heavy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, because he's a funny dude. You know, like he's just a comedian. You know, he's like, yo, you ain't bring no chicks with you.
I mean, what was your wildest memory?
I knew RZA as Prince Raheem before he started being the RZA. And so he came to me and said, yo, I got a group called the Wu-Tang Clan. I want to do this thing. I got a video and, you know, can you do something with me? He came to my office and I played the video and I said, this is crazy, yo. This is hot right here. So then I said, yo, hold on, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. When I came out into the hallway, the whole Wu was in my hallway. Wow. Niggas had 40s. I was like, yo, dog, this is my office. Like, I know the other people that was in the, the building was like Meth, Dirty. I'm talking about everybody. Everybody was out there. The whole Ray, everybody. I knew Jizza as well because Jizza was also the Genius before he was the Jizza. So, I knew him. And I don't think Genius was there that day, but everybody else was there. And just being around Dirty, rest in peace, the old Dirty, Dirty was just a wild dude, man. And so the Wu was always an interesting episode anytime I dealt with them.
Being that you pioneered the whole video game, like you started so early, was you ever offered mainstream network, like as far as MTV and BET when they later came in the game? Did you ever get offered something like that for your show?
I went to them. I went to MTV, and this was before they had Yo MTV Raps and all that. And I said, yo, I want to do a show, hip hop, blah blah blah. Like around that time, Run DMC was popping, Houdini, L, and they were like, nah, MTV's not ready to have a show like that. It's too early. Da, 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 da. And then like a year later, they started Yo MTV Raps. So people thought I was gonna be a little tight about it, but it was no big deal. I was directing a lot of them videos, so now they was getting played everywhere. So it wasn't no big thing. But BET, they fronted the whole way. So
yeah, man. Video Music Box is like the most legendary show ever.
Right. It
like,
just makes
far
sense.
As interviews, like when you remember you was telling me about, I remember the Jay-Z interview. I mean, live concert. I think it was him and Biggie.
BET and MTV, they weren't going to those spots. Right. They wasn't coming to Queens. They wasn't coming to Brooklyn. They wasn't coming to Staten Island. But I was going there because I knew that's what the streets wanted to see.
Those clubs used to be so tight and so packed. And I used to have them cameras in there. Like, what's one of your wildest memories of being in one of those clubs?
I say when Jay put out Reasonable Doubt, we had him at the Arc in Brooklyn.
Yeah, the Arc in Brooklyn. Yeah, shout to BK.
Exactly. And everybody that's on that album, he did the whole album. Yeah. And everybody came. Foxy came. The whole, his whole little team right there at the time, and it was just classic. It was like perfect.
Wow,
one of them perfect nights.
Well, Ralph, man, thanks for coming out. I appreciate everything, man. Yo, man, we got a big guest here, man. It's a good friend of mine, man. You know what I'm saying? He's got hits. Dude is for real with it. I've been a big fan of him for a very long time. Let's give it up for Cadillac Tah, y'all. Let's give it up, man.
I wanted to know, how did you link up with Ja Rule and the Ink and all of it?
I had a mutual friend, that knew Chris. That's Irv Gotti, brother. So, we just met up. I met up at the studio with them guys, did my thing, spit, and that was all she wrote.
All from there, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
like none of us grew up together or nothing like that. I just met them like in the studio.
Wow.
far as when Pov City came out.
Yeah, Pov City.
It's crazy, but I didn't even like realize it was that big. I never really realized the song was really out there because my label didn't really push it like they was really supposed to push it.
Yeah.
So from on the inside, I'm feeling like they not doing their job. So I don't even feel like it's out there like it should have been out there. But then when I had did a college tour with Flex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when I start going to different colleges and everybody was knowing the song, I mean like the whole crowd, it just kind of bugged me out. Like, damn, they know this shit.
I seen a couple of interviews where you were saying that, you know, people thought that Irv was giving you the support that you was, but it wasn't really like that.
I mean, would you let him tell it, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, just to say how I felt, and this ain't like shooting nobody down, but I should have had more, you know what I'm saying? Just like even with that song, for that song to be that big, you know what I'm saying? And nobody to just jump behind it full throttle. Like they did some crazy, like, I think when the song came out, right, we was chasing radio, which was kind of like the wrong thing to do anyway, because it was a mixed show song. It was like, you know what I mean? But they was like, yo, when we get 1,200 spins, then we gonna jump behind it. That's what Def Jam said. So I think I got up to like 1,100 and change, and they didn't jump behind it.
Wow, that's a lot of spins.
Yo, word up. I got up to like 1,100 and change, and they was like, whatever. And you gotta remember too, there's a lot of people on Def Jam, Ludacris, Nori, like all the Joe Buttons. I think he was just coming with the pump it up. So they kind of felt like his was pulling more steam probably than mine. Now realizing mine was hitting other markets that his wasn't hitting. You see what I'm saying? So
you was at the point where they said that you could have went gold on your album.
That's another. I guess that's when I was in the stage of like the bigness of everything. You know what I'm saying? How big everything was, because I went for that. You know what I'm saying? And being a street dude, I shouldn't even went for that. Like, I'm kind of mad at myself for even being in that meeting and Kevin Lowe saying, yo, we only probably predict you sell like 650,000.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And then it was like, yo, nah, we gonna go back in. But I'm like, at that point, I should have just been like, nah, we putting it out. Because at the end of the day, it was my say. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It wasn't like they was like, yo, boom. At the end of everything that Gotti said, he went to me and was like, yo, what you want to do? But you feel what I'm saying? After I'm hearing you, and you the boss, you the one that's going, and I see your views, I see his views, it kind of discouraged me and be like, you know what? Well, maybe I am a 2 million nigga. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't going for that 650. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But who knows? You know what I mean? It might have went more than that.
I heard a lot of labels that you was passing up, like, you know, I'm just gonna chill out for a minute. What do you think about the Ink now, or with this Murda Ink or Ink?
That's a good question.
I mean, what you think?
I don't know. I mean,
no, I mean not this. I'm just saying, I'm saying, whatever the proof is in the pudding. Almost is what I'm saying. I don't really have to say whatever I need to say for you to know already what's happening. It ain't really nothing happening. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, niggas is making a lot of bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? On whatever artists they putting out or they working with.
Maybe this came out and Irv came to you and said, yo, Tah, man, I want to do this again. Come sign back with us. Would you?
Nah. I just wouldn't, because that'd be me again, probably diving into something and then later on regretting that I did it and didn't say no. And I know that's how I really felt. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for coming out, man. We out here.